We're recorders, I turn you niggas to mortars. If you ride, then I ride. If you slide, then I slide. I don't care if we fail, long as we said we try. If you cry, then I cry. If you die, then I die. We used to be a crazy team, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. If you ride, then I ride. If you slide, then I slide. I don't care if we fail, long as we say we try. If you cry, then I cry. If you die, then I die. We used to be a crazy team, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Up the hill.
Any nigga get killed. That's why we live by the slogan, never ran, never will, unless we doing deals, moving pills, or we moving krills. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir, this is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in to the one and the only Dirt Gang TV. So, man, just found out my boy died at the hospital. The house is just hot. It's on fire right now. Can't make no movements. Can't sell nothing out of there. It's a very small spot for retaliation factor right now. No cheesecake factory. Everything's just like going crazy right now. But I gotta stay level-headed. It's something you always gotta do. This is the Harlem Smiley story. Part 31. Side B, and I still see y'all. Y'all know the slogan. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. Yeah. Shout out to all my people who repair they blunts with the raw paper. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck y'all. Let's get into it.
Yikes. We did it again. Around the Clock Records. Sheesh. Dirt Gang. We got another one. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. I'm on my own facts, the D unknown maps. Lit the fuse to the track.
I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You are tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. So, it don't matter what y'all smoking, man. Whether y'all smoking on indica, whether y'all smoking on sativa, whether y'all smoking on hybrid, whether y'all smoking on some Reggie Miller right now, whether y'all smoking out of a Swisher Sweet, a Backwood, a Dutch Master, a Philly, a Whiteout, a Game, a Zigzag, a Bong, a Fonto, with the raw paper, of course. Excuse me, a Fonto, with the Bob Marley paper, of course. I see y'all, man. I see y'all. Yo, Smiley, you from Brooklyn. You should know we smoke out of the Bob Marley. Nah, everybody do. Especially not putting that grappa or whatever that shit. Anyway, it's time to sync up, man. Light is up. And yes, I called the repair man. The repair man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Anyway, so Cheesecake Factory going with the wind gusto. Right now, the whole weed operation is pretty much on shutdown. I got people hitting me up. Yo, Smiley, what's good? See what I'm saying? I need that, yada, yada, yada. I gotta go to them. I'm not the delivery man. I'm not the Chinese man. I'm not the dude doing the bike right now, the weed delivery service. This is not half-baked. But that's the only way I'm getting to this bread right now. But I'm on probation. Probation on one head. Yeah, you got money. You paying your restitution payment, but where's the money coming from? It's a lot of shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Mom's called me one day. Yo, you at work? Nah, I'm fired. Tell her what happened. She like, oh, you think you could watch your little sister for me? So I'm like, all right, you know, my little brother at this time got duties of watching the kids, you know, watching the younger ones right now. My duty done passed. But it's all good. Help out Mom Dukes. You know, she used to call me time to time. Come pick up my little sister. Mom Dukes got work. It is what it is. Chain of command. You know how that go. I go scoop up my little sister. What you want to do? She want to go to the movies? It's a McDonald's? All right, cool. Got a McDonald's right there on Portion Road. Now I know it's a movie theater right there on Portion Road. I ain't got to go all the way to Island 16. Let's go to the movie theater. Regal Cinema. So I pull up the Regal Cinema. My little sister in the car. I told y'all, that's like the Latin King headquarters, but it's daytime. This got to be like the first or second movie, 2, 3 o'clock. I pull up there, and who do I see? The same couple of people who the other dudes got into it. So now I'm thinking in my head at this time, right? They got to know something now. Last time I ran down on them, nobody don't got nothing. They gotta know something by now. But I got my little sister with me. I can't run down on these dudes or whatever like that. It is what it is. Get out the car, take my little sister inside of the movie. We watch the movie, come back out, takes her to the McDonald's. So as I'm going to the McDonald's, I don't got to go that way to get back to Bellport. But something told me just ride right back by Regal Cinema one more time. As I'm taking my sister home, I ride the long way down Portion Road. Ride by Regal Cinema. Now it's like 10 of them out there. Out of 10 of them out there, somebody got to know something. Yo, I take my little sister back to my mom's crib. Go back to Portion Road. My crib, go get the heat. Drive back down to Regal Cinema. I'm not gonna clip it here, nothing. I'm gonna just roll right through with it. I jumps out the car. And this is the whole reason, right? This is why I always used to like the old revolvers with the long, dirty Harry handle. Because you can literally flip it around like this, hold the front butt like this, and just bing. You don't want to just go up and just air nobody out. You got the old dirty Harry that got the, I'm using this, they got the long barrel like this. You literally just flip it to the front, bing. So that's what I did. I had the old little dirty Harry, 6-shooter. Was that the 5-shooter? No. This was the bigger, but this is the 5-shooter. This had the bigger bullets. This was the 5-shooter. I jumps out and I'm thinking in my head, should I just, but I only got 5 shots. It's hard to reload those. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Click it open, dump the shells out, put in there, spin, cock, do. Some old school Western shit. That's why nobody don't use them damn guns no more. God forbid if I ran into somebody that had the 40. Anyway, back to the story here. Now I'm going to clip it. I jumps out, long, dirty Harry, hands, Zaka. Only to the first dude who I knew who threw the first punch. So as I do that, as I bust him with it, boom, I just back it out on the rest of them. Man, Mr. Long, dirty Harry. Where is the motherfucker who stabbed my cousin? Yo, he locked up. What? The police got him. Nah, y'all niggas lying. Y'all lying. Yo, I'm telling you, the cops got him. How the cops got him? Now I tucks it away because I don't want to see no, they don't want no problem. I literally tuck it away. The dude who's standing there, he the one who talking is the one who I hit with the gun. The cops got him. I'm telling you, the cops went to his mom's cribs and got him. Went to his mom's crib. Yeah, he was a minor. He was only 15. What? 15 year what? So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me he got stabbed by somebody that was 15 years old? The nigga looked at me and was like, he wasn't even real Latin King. He was just around us, trying to be around us the whole time. So he figured he'll do that and we'll rock with him. I said, what? Nobody told him to do that. He did it on his own. Nobody else got cut, stabbed, nothing by nobody else. Everybody knew we was going down there just to fight. Nobody was supposed to have weapons. I didn't tell people not to have knives, but this is what they telling me. Well, the dude that's telling me. Now it's like I'm getting even more mad because I know for a fact that A, the cops got him. B, he's 15 years old. You know what kind of shit you get into when not only you an adult and you get into it with somebody, but you as an adult, when you get into it with a minor, that's whole other charges you thinking about. I done gave a couple of people passes because they was minors. See what I'm saying? I jump in my car. I beat ass out of there. Now I'm thinking in my head, right? I done hit this nigga in the head with the gun. They did less than that. I know the cops is hot like fire. I know they not super tough, but one of them probably gotta know where I live at. Now I'm thinking in my head is like, the moves I'm making, what's going on over there, that place is not safe on no factor. I'm on probation. The cops is already watching it. Now I got beef with the fucking Latin Kings. It's not safe. So what I do what any normal person would do. I jump in my car. I go smoke me a blunt. And then I ponder my next move. I got a cruise coming up. At first, the cruise money paid for. It's a cruise with the family. I'm thinking in my head like, yo, at first I wasn't even going to go. But when I paid the money for the cruise, everything was going good. But I can't lose out on this money. Especially right now, I ain't got nothing going on. I ain't got no job. Let me just get out of here. So I go on that cruise boat. Cozumel, Mexico. The cruise is dope. I don't even want to tell y'all. Want to hear about a little bit about the cruise? We got a little time. We got a little time. We got to fly to Orlando to go on a cruise. So we fly from New York to Orlando. Get down there. Our spot we staying at, the resort we staying at, is super far from the airport. We don't know that. We not from out there. The people who came with us rented a car. It was like 45 minutes away from the airport. We had to pay cab fare. You know how much that cab was from the airport to that resort? $180. There was no Uber. There was no Lyft. Know what y'all thinking? $180. We get to the resort. At this time, you know, I'm smoking. I'd have been to Vegas, Arizona, New Mexico, Florida. To me, probably the 4 hottest places I've been to before. It's just something about Florida heat. That humidity. It's like 6, 7 o'clock at night, afternoon, whatever you want to call it, evening. I go outside to smoke. It's blazing hot. It's hot. It's blazing. That's what kind of hot it is. When you walk outside, that song is playing in the background. So I smoke a blunt. Out there sweating. Fat guy, gotta have a small rag on me, you know. Wipe that down at all times. Then 11 o'clock come. I'm like, all right. The resort, nighttime, lights is on, people outside playing ball. I'd have been in the air conditioning for the last 3 hours, so I step outside. Like, yeah, I'm about to go play some ball. What? Still 90 degrees outside. Humidity's or what? Not playing ball out here. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smoke this blunt while other people play ball. Then I'm gonna, anyway. Next morning, get a cruise boat, leave at 8. No, the cruise boat leave at 10 o'clock on the dot. When you hear that, if you ain't on that boat, your asses, boy, you done missed it. Anyway, it's too early for you. Don't worry, I'm gonna speed through this. Now, we don't got no rental car. It get up like 8:30. Gotta get a cab from the resort to the cruise boat. Guess where the cruise boat is at though? Right there near the airport. Oh no, another $180 you say? So literally, we had to spend $360 in cab fare to stay at a resort for one night. That one night room probably gonna cost maybe like $120, something like that. Lesson learned. If you ever going on a cruise, make sure you get a spot. If you ain't got no rental car, make sure you get a hotel that's right there near where the cruise boat leaving. Because if not, it's gonna be 180 there, one anyway. Get on a boat, first day of the cruise. You get on a boat, man, early in the morning. All you doing is driving to whatever part of what's name you going. So you get the little tour of the boat. You know, they go through the little emergency shit of what happened if the cruise boat ever go down, what you should do, the little evacuation plan. Then you get the, you know, after that, you chill on the boat, but it's mad stuff to do on the boat. You got a teen club. You got an adult club. You got a casino. You got a movie theater. Some boats got a bowling alley. There's a whole floor of just shopping. We talking about like Saks Fifth Avenue and all that. Drinking everywhere. There's a regular game room. They got mini golf at the top of the boat. They got basketball court on top of the boat. They got roller coasters on top of the boat. Pools, jacuzzis, bars, karaoke rooms. Anything you could probably think of, it's on that boat. You don't get bored on that boat on top of 24-hour eating. Talking about you go to pizza shop 2 o'clock in the morning. You want like a ham and cheese sandwich. And the food is phenomenal too. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not like eating no jail food or no school food. Food is phenomenal. If y'all never been on a cruise, be prepared to be A, very drunk, B, add on 5 to 10 pounds. You gotta expect that. It's gonna be worth it though. Cruise is one of the funnest things. If you go on a cruise with a bunch of your family members, ones you like, even some you don't like, the boat is still big enough for you not to run into those people. I'm telling you, cruising is the... Let's get back to the story though. So I come back from the cruise. Cruise is nice. Nice little 5-day cruise. Crazy part about the cruise was the age group that was on this cruise was either like under 18 or over 30, but it was like couples. I was the only one that was like really in my 20s. So, you know, my little brother had he's meeting up with a bunch of other little teenagers from different states and all that. That was the squad I was with. Stopped in Cozumel, Mexico, you know. I got some of that greenery. Got back on the boat. Got mad little teenagers in the room. They all smoking. They drinking. We hitting the boat. Like, I'm saying. I talked to the little dog girl. Let them get into the adult club. Because I'm not going to no goddamn teen club. But she let them in the adult club. you know, it's fun on the cruise. But I get back to reality, and I'm like, I gotta go. I call the girl I'm talking to, yo, whatever stuff you got here, you got to come get. To my that same night when I got back to New York. I'm calling his landlord tomorrow, telling him I don't care nothing about the security deposit or nothing. Got to go. We're gonna do a little rewind, a little shoo. Do you not know the Latin Kings thought I was one of the other Crips from that hangout by Portion Road? They went down there looking for me, got into it with them again, but guess how I found out? The little OG ran over there and told me as if I should thank him like he put in some kind of work for me or something. What? I said, I don't even like y'all. I'm not. He didn't tell me like, oh, you should thank me, kind of, but the way he was insinuating it, I don't know word for word what he said, but I know that's the vibe I took forth it. I said, I don't even like y'all. Don't try to come over here like I owe you something. Y'all the reason why he dead. I don't owe y'all shit. Don't come over here like, boy, I almost shot y'all before I went down there and hit him with the gun. Fucking dumbass. Anyway, come get whatever you gotta get. Oh, let's go back forward. Regular time. Come get whatever you gotta get, because I'm calling his landlord tomorrow. I'm out of here. So, she came, packed up all her shit out of there. I got my shit. Got up out of there. That's the end of that whole little Portion Road era. I know what y'all thinking. Damn, you ain't run back into them or nothing like that? Nah, they don't come out around Concoma. These not real Latin Kings. I mean, they could be. I don't want to. Anyway, in my eyes, I mean, they don't come out around Concoma. They can see this shit right now and realize it was me, see me down the line. It is what it is. But they don't come out around Concoma. Look at they turf. Portion Road shit. Anyway, I still got a problem though. Probation. That is my problem. I gotta get a job, and I gotta get a job quick. So I do what any normal person do. Because now I'm back at mom's crib, going inside of her house, because you know, can't have her house smelling like weed. The Lord might get me. Go on the side of the house, ponder my next move. So as I see that, as I'm outside smoking, I see my son's mother, her brother, walking down the street. So I'm like, yo, what's good, D? I'm like, yo, what's good, Ben? You know what I'm saying, yada, yada, yada. I see he got a shirt on that got Malloy Brothers on it. So I'm like, the hell is Malloy Brothers? He like, oh, I work for a movie company. So y'all know way back in my stories, I told y'all I used to work for a movie company. Y'all remember Quincy ran off with the check. Y'all remember that. He ran off with the check. Y'all remember that, the movie company shit. That was mad stories ago. Ran off with the check. So you know I got the movie company experience. I'm like, yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? I need something right now. He like, yo, I talked to them all, see if they need something. I'm like, all right, boom. That's why I rock with him. Because some black people will tell you, yeah, nah, I got you. I'm going to go check on that. And boy, they don't check on shit. You can see them 2 weeks later. Yo, what's good with that? You ever checked on that for me? What you talking about? Check on what? The job, motherfucker. He hit me back the next day. It was like, yo, they actually is hiring right now. So if you want to jump on this, the job all the way in Nassau though. But if you want to jump on it, just Just, you got to come down here, come fill out the application. You'll be good. That time, I didn't care how much it was paying. I didn't care how much it was paying. I didn't know. Only thing I know, I needed to have a job on file to tell probation at the end of the day when it was all said and done. So I go down there, fill out the application. White dude named Gary. You know what I'm saying? He the dispatcher there. So like, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? You could tell a motherfucker drink a lot of alcohol by his voice. Hey, how you doing? He was like, you could tell he was one of the ones, like, he wasn't upfront racist, but he would make, like, you know, you get to me like the little nigga jokes. He didn't make them to me. I don't play that shit. But anyway. Yeah, how you doing? Yo, what's good? How you doing? You know, yada, yada, yada. So, you know, I ain't gonna put his last name out here, but his last name start with a P. So, you know, Gary Pate was always called GP. So I hit him with that. Oh, what's going on? How you doing, GP? Oh, I like that. I like that. Anyway, long story short, you know, you got to have the good get the gab. I get the job. But I'm in there looking around. Smash white people in there. You got one black Jamaican lady that works inside. That works inside the office. And I'm not going to put people names out here and all that too. I'm only going to even mention this company one time because fuck that. We going to get into the details, but fuck them. Anyway. One black lady working there. Then you got the owner. I swear to God, if the owner don't look like he plays golf with Donald Trump, talking about sports jacket. No, not a suit jacket. A sports jacket, you know, with the college emblem right here. Sports jacket wearing motherfucker. Glasses, all white, like, oh my God, if these guys don't remind me of Donald Trump. Oh, anyway, he had the old racist walk. And then his son, it was like the owner was Vince McMahon and the son was Shane McMahon. You know how Shane, you know, the dad, Vince McMahon, you know, borderline racist. Shane McMahon, though, was one of the ones that wanted to hang around black kids, wanted to act like black kids, but not be around black kids because, you know, he ain't had no black friends. That's what the son remind me of. The son was cool, but the son had to do what the dad told him. Oh, no, dad's going to cut my funding. We gonna get into that. So I meet both of them. And then I meet his wife. His wife, the son's wife. The son's wife, now you would think she had like a super high position in there. She didn't. She didn't have no super high position in there. She was I forgot her position in there, but she wasn't like, she was mid-level. In office, she was mid-level, but she was Spanish. She's Spanish. That's going to play a little further down the line. Then you had the cool regular ladies that was in there. Then you had the one Spanish dude who worked with us inside of there. Now, that was inside the office. Now, inside the warehouse where all the gangsters work at, where all the regular people work at, you had me, then you had Darnell, then you had Jonathan, then you had, damn, who was the original people there? You had the other white boy Ian. You know what I'm saying? Who else we had there? Anyway, it was like 5 workers here. Don't worry, we're gonna get more intriguing to it. Trust me, we're gonna get more into it too. And the warehouse is where all the fun is at. So GP, he was our manager. Then Jonathan was the next one. Then Darnell was the next one. Then the rest of us was just workers. Ian was like a helper and he was a driver. Me, I was just a warehouse worker. That's it, literally. So this place deal with furniture. Basically, you as a customer, you would bring your furniture there. We would hold your furniture. and we would transport it to wherever you was going. If you was moving from New York to Atlanta, we would come to New York house, pick the furniture up. They would bring it to the warehouse. We would make sure it's all wrapped up and all that, make sure it ain't getting scraped up and all that. Then they would put it on another truck and bring that to Atlanta, unload it at your house, bang, bow. Not rocket science. But we worked in the warehouse. So when the trucks come in and bring the furniture, we had to take the furniture off the trucks, put them on the little rolling dollies, and keep them shits inside of a warehouse. Make sure nobody's shit got stolen. Make sure it didn't get scratched up. Make sure, you know, nothing went missing. See what I'm saying? No switcherooskies happened. That was our job. So, people on the inside was the one that dealt with the money. They book all the stuff and all that. You know, good shit. So, I'm the newbie there. But, you know me. Y'all know how it is. When you black, you have to work twice as hard to make half as much. Or you ain't gonna move nowhere in these companies. Especially in these companies that's white owned. Which a lot of companies are. That's why you as a black person, you gotta try to work to strive to get your own nowadays. Right now is the time. Anyway, we ain't gonna get too deep. So, I'm in there putting in that work. Like I was supposed to. I noticed Darnell in there putting in that work. Everybody in there putting that work, but the business is booming. I came in there literally at the time to where they're getting so much business. They done knocked the competition out the way. This is not one of them rinky-dink call 1,000, you got $1,000, $2,000, you trying to move your stuff. Nah, you don't call this place. This is a higher end place. So they get mad business. So what happens is the dispatcher tells them, listen, I can't like run the warehouse and do this dispatching and all that. Like, y'all got to get somebody to actually run the warehouse. So, shout out to my man Joe Scadudo. I'm gonna mention your name one time, see what I'm saying? Because they did my guy wrong on here too. Anyway, we gonna keep that going. They hired my man Joe Scadudo. I don't know this guy. He works in another warehouse before, and they brung him to the Long Island one to specifically run the warehouse. He used to be a dispatcher at the other location that they got. They brung him there to run the warehouse. I like this dude. This was a white Italian dude. He knew what it was. He knew who worked hard. That's what it is. So when he came there, he was like, yo, listen, it's simple. Y'all work hard, make sure nothing gets broken and missing. I'll fight hard to get y'all raises and all that because we know y'all underpaid. So that's what he did. The first 3 or 4 months, that's what he did. He evaluated us. Who puts in work? Who shows up to work? Who's calling out? Who's taking long lunches? Who knows how to operate the electric jack? Who knows how to operate the hell is them things called? The snowmobile, the you know shit that clears the snow outside. I'm memory lapse. I'm saying, who knows how to work the forklift? Who knows how to use the saw down there to cut wood, to make the actual crate frames that the picture frames and stuff go in? Who knows how to do all these things? Who can drive trucks? So what happens is within that 4 months, he evaluated everybody. He realized I was underpaid, Darnell was underpaid, and none of the other guys was really underpaid. So he went inside of the office and he got Darnell a raise and he got me a raise, and that was it. And the other guys, they kind of felt some kind of way. So we had one dude, his son, like he was a dispatcher, but his son worked in our warehouse. He went away to college, he left. Then we had one other dude that was there, he got fired. And then we had 2 other people that was there, but they just felt like they wanted to raise too, and then they ended up just quitting. No problem. Now we got 4 open positions. So you know what we did? Yo, D, we might as well just turn this into our little warehouse. So we went and got our man Joel Coker. Then we went and got Aaron, the killer. And then we went got my little brother LaRon. And then who the hell was the 4th person? Because we had a little squad We had a little squad there. It was a fourth person. I think Ian might have still been the fourth person. We might have just saw it. At this time, that's what it was. Jonathan, the Spanish kid, ended up getting a raise. Ended up getting a promotion. They move him inside. Darnell moves up one position. I then move up one position. But we got the squad under us. Everybody's good. This is about these people who I just mentioned. My little brother, Joel, Aaron, grew up with these people, know these people very well, hang out with these people outside of work. Everything is running smooth. Nothing's broken. Nothing's missing. We super organized. We having fun. During this little time, we taking weed smoke breaks. We all smoke weed. We taking weed breaks. All right, boom. It's 10 o'clock. You go smoke. Then, all right, when you come back make sure you back by 10:30. You go smoke. Then you come back at 11 o'clock. Make sure you go smoke. By time 12 o'clock come, everybody that's finished smoking. Now let's go to lunch. We go to lunch at 1 o'clock. We come back, put in that work. 6 o'clock, we go home. Everybody's eating, getting money. No problem. The manager don't give two fucks because the work is getting done. He's barely even there, really. But the work is, I'm talking about like, when I first got there, you talking about like, somebody lost a whole Benjamin Banneker desk. $17,000 desk. A Benjamin Banneker antique desk. What? Under this manager, with our squad we got, D moved up, I moved up. No, nothing's missing. Nothing's missing, broken. We talking about for like months now. Nothing's been nothing. No complaints. They call it, hey, can you find this furniture that they dropped off in 1984? Oh, we know where that box is at. We get that for you. Give me 30 minutes. I done learned how to use forklifts and all kind of shit. We out there mowing lawns and shit, all happy and shit, music and shit. We high, we mowing the lawns. We didn't care. We getting that money right now. Now what y'all thinking? The fuck going on probation? Probation good. Probation getting paid. Probation like, damn, you have Cheesecake Factory. As soon as they caught up to the Cheesecake Factory, I was going out of there ready. Malloy brothers, they knew. They never went down there though. It's in Nassau County. They Suffolk. Anyway, they never came down there. But we putting in that work right now. So, I don't know what happened. One day, my man Joe Scaduto comes in. They call him into the office. Remember, nothing's been missing. Then I see him waiting on the outside. He asked me to go in the office, calls me outside, asks me to go inside, get his stuff. They done fired my man Joe Scaduto. What? What they fire you for? Somebody literally went in there and told them that he was drinking inside of the office. I'm going to be honest. It's not even a real office. It's a super small office. It's a super small office. Like one that we built. We just put wood on, put a little ghetto window in. It's smaller than the cell. It's probably the same size as a cell. Super small. I was in and out that office all day. I go in and out that office all day. Never smelled yak on him. If it is, who the fuck is? That was just their way of getting rid of him. He wasn't they kind of white guy. And I'm not getting racial on here, but this one is going to get a little racial. He wasn't they kind of white guy. He was more on the black side. You know, a lot of Italians, man, they very, very close to black. It's a thin line of whatever kind of Italian you is. You could be Italian that's super close to blacks or don't like blacks. I'm just calling it how it is. He was one that was close to blacks. Wasn't they kind of guy. He ain't do nothing wrong. I was around this guy a lot. Never smelled yak on him. There's mad people in there who I smelled yak on. Owner included. You big old sports jacket mouth. I know you in there drinking wine. Anyway, fire him. Okay, cool. What's the game plan? All right, for right now, Darnell's going to be in charge. You're going to be right behind him until we find somebody else. All right. Here's the only problem. Darnell has his own department he's in charge of. So for him to be in charge of that whole department and run part of the other furniture part, it's a lot. They deal with machines that transfers like does immune systems and like blood transfusion, excuse me. That's in the warehouse, but it's like two separate departments. So for him to keep up with that and to run the whole warehouse at the same time is a lot. It's a lot. So pretty much, yo, listen, Ben, I need you to, I don't have the official title. I don't have the official title, but this is my guy. Whatever, he got me the job, whatever it is good money. I'd have been here now it's been about 8-9 months or something like that. I know the ins and outs of here. I put in work or whatever, it's no problem. We got the squad. It's no problem. Everything's still going good. We putting in that work. Everything goes good. Raise time comes up now. Now we getting close to that year time. Raise time come up. So I'm like, yes. They like, Ben, you eligible for stocks. You eligible for 401k. You eligible for insurance. I'm like, yes. Put me on insurance, put my son on the insurance. I got 401k. I got stock. What? Everything is flowing. You know what I'm saying? We good. We ain't missing no days. We picking up Saturdays, sometimes getting that extra money. Everything is flowing good. But now, for some strange reason, it's starting to get hot again. It's like, every time it start getting hot, people fucking tempers and shit start flaring up. We getting more business, but we don't have the right amount of people we supposed to have. Literally, it's me and Darnell just trying to tag. If Darnell calls out or if he's sick or something, I now have to, because I learned how to do his department too. Because you should always have another person that's behind them to know how to do their stuff too. Now I done learned how to do Darnell's department, because if he not there, I have to do that stuff. When them drivers get there, they don't want to hear, oh, nobody don't know how to put this machine together and all that shit. Or they don't want to hear that shit. The people inside not going to come outside and do that shit. It's no manager. Well, Darnell is there, but he got two departments. So now I don't know the whole ins and outs of the shit. So now it's like, if he not there, I got to do his department, and then now I got to still run the warehouse. I'm doing shit like that. No problem, because you know why? As a black person, you have to work twice as hard for half the pay, unless you're going to get nowhere in these companies. So this is me showing them like, all right, cool. I can do this shit. I can run this shit, no problem. I always had leadership quality. I was never a follower. I always strived to be the best at whatever job I was doing. It's no problem. I still do that still to this day. It's no problem. I can do this shit. Thinking in my head after doing all this, it's no way they're not going to make me this warehouse manager. Darnell still be top. I'm under him. They hire this the first person they hired. They hired this one white guy. He was related to somebody outside of there. First time I see him, the first thing I'm thinking is, this motherfucker do drugs. He do drugs. That's the first thing I'm thinking in my head. He do drugs. They bring him in there. Oh, this the new warehouse manager. I'm like, yo, did you transfer from another warehouse like Joe Scadudo did? Nah. I'm just, what's the name? Such and such, such family. What? So you don't even got no warehouse experience and all that? Needless to say, there's no big story on him. 2.5 weeks, he quit. No notice, just didn't even show up. 2 days straight. Where the fuck? The people inside don't even know. They come out here, hey, did y'all see what's the name? Nah, he wasn't here yesterday neither. He didn't work out. That job is a little strenuous. Not for the manager. You just got to, as a manager, you got to tell everybody else what to do. Know how to do your computer work. Even though I had the computer work locked down already. D had the computer work locked down already. Like, there's nothing in the computer they could do that we couldn't do. I knew all the computer work. I'm talking about, I knew everything inside of there. Every aspect of that warehouse I knew how to do. Cutting wood, drive trucks. It was nothing in that warehouse I couldn't do. Now, after this dude didn't work out, I'm knowing my head for a fact. They definitely about to move me up. They definitely about to move me up and give me this position. Nope. You know what they did? Brung a whole nother white dude in there. But this one was a drunk. At this time, I'd have probably been here for like a little over a year now. Not saying I was there long enough to where I deserved the position. I worked hard enough and I was eligible to get the position. But they just kept bringing in these fucking white guys. Working for this white dude for probably like 3 months. Let's just say 3 months right now. This motherfucker come to work smelling like alcohol. He call out days. I'm talking about like you literally can look and tell he looks like he was just a rock and roll guy that just never made it. Terrible. I'm talking about like call out, get to work late, smelling like yak, look like drugs. Where are they finding these people from? He's getting no respect. I'm at that point to where I'm so pissed off at this company. I'm not showing this guy no respect. He's getting into it with the drivers. It's shit missing. I'm not going behind him doing no extra work. I'm seeing the mistakes. This nigga sent it's somewhere in Texas and somewhere in Tennessee that has the same city names. He sent the Austin, Texas. No, not Austin. I don't think it's Austin. He sent the Texas shipment to Tennessee and sent the Tennessee shipment to Texas. Do you know how much money it costs to have to get drivers to go to both places to reverse that? Talking about like, he didn't catch it right before it left. The shit got there and people were like, wait, this is not my furniture. She got to the other one, wait, it's not my furniture. What? They didn't fire him after that. Couldn't take it no more, son. I was super tight. One day we get there. Now it's back cold now. They said it was supposed to have been like 2 feet of snow. We get to work. It's snowing. Me and D go to him like, yo, it's a Monday, not too much going on today. No, we ain't say that, excuse me. We get there, we like, yo, what's going down? You know, it's supposed to be mad snow today. He checking the files and shit. He was like, yo, we don't even have no shipments coming in today. So we like, yo, listen, is it okay if we can just go to the crib? He like, yeah, go ahead. Y'all go to the crib. I'm going to stay here. If anything come through, you know, I'll just take care of it, yada, yada, yada. No problem. What happened is that day, I don't know what happened with the snow. It didn't snow a lot at all. It might have snowed maybe like 2 or 3 inches. So they had canceled because there was supposed to be 2 feet of snow. They canceled all the jobs for that day. All the shipments to come in. But being that it didn't snow like that, they put the shipments back on. So it's trucks coming in there with shipments. But it's only him there. He not putting in no work like he should be. He the manager. So now it's just trucks backed up waiting, and they coming in, they run into the manager inside, the dispatch, yo, what's going on? I got other shipments I gotta do. I've been here for 30 minutes, I can't get in there. But just so happened that day, my man, sports jacket with the patch right here from the school, he's in there. Princeton racist mother. Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon. He's walking through there. Donald Trump's friend. He's walking through there. Hey, where's all the workers at? So instead of this guy saying they was here, but I sent them home, I don't know what he tell them. Long story short, The owner screams after him and tell him, whoever didn't show up to work today, fire them. I get to work the next day. Go to punch in my punch card, D punch in his punch card. The white dude pulled me to the side. Hey, Ben, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, what's good? I'm sorry, man, but they told me when you come in today, I had to let you go. What? You had to let who go? For what? What? Yeah, man, I'm sorry they told me that. He ain't say nothing to Darnell, though. Yeah, I gotta let you go, yada, yada. What? Nah. For what? I'ma wait up here and somebody got to tell me something. The white dude, GP, the dispatcher, comes in. He's like, Ben, I don't know what the fuck happened. That's how he sound. Ben, I don't know what the fuck happened, man. So he telling me the story about how all the shipments and all that came in. And I'm like, yo, he said it was nothing going on. He told us to go home. We thought it was about to be the blizzard out here. What sense of us sitting here and get stuck in the blizzard? He's like, listen, I know. But whatever he told, I ain't even going to say the old racist dude name. Whatever he told Mr. Such and Such, he must then tell him that he told y'all to go home. So now, I could have been the hater and be like, yo, why am I fired? Why is Darnell not fired? But that's sucker shit. See what I'm saying? That's sucker shit. But now, what? So I'm like, you literally telling me it's nothing you can do about it right now. And I'm telling you for a fact that this was bullshit. He told us to go home. He's like, yeah, listen, man. He's like, you know, the sun's coming in. Talk to the, you can talk to the sun. So I'm like, I need to talk to him. So the son comes in. I'm like, yo, look, Shane McMahon. That's not his real name. Shane McMahon. What happened? Like, what happened? She's like, oh, man, you got the life. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. Why'd you guys go home? He told us to go home. He said it was nothing going on that day. Don't get caught in the blizzard. Y'all go home. He said, oh, man, I don't know if he told my dad that. I said, yeah, this is why I need to talk to your dad. He said, well, my dad was furious, man. He was like, at this point, it's really, nothing we can do about it. What? So y'all just going to fire me for no reason when he told me to go home. You mean to tell me if I would have just stayed here, I would have had my job. But because he's the manager, he's my boss, he told me to go home and then work came in, that's why I'm fired? We talking about, I ain't have no complaints on shit. No complaints on nothing. Nobody never went and said, oh, Ben don't do no work. Oh, Ben been sleeping on the job. Oh, Ben been smoking on the job. None of that shit. No complaints on nothing. Instantly work come in, shit get backed up. People complain, Ben's fired? What? 2 weeks after I'm fired. You know what they find? This motherfucker's been stealing. He's been stealing. And he came to work drunk that day. People, when they bring their stuff in there, y'all leave y'all shit inside y'all drawers. This motherfucker be going inside the drawers, stealing shit inside the drawers. If you moving your shit, don't leave your stuff inside the drawers. That's lazy. Take the shit and put it in the box, wrap it up. This motherfucker was stealing. Stealing. Who you think I got a call back from? Oh, Ben, yada, yada. Fuck y'all. I ain't coming back. Now, I know at this time, probation, I'm not coming back. Y'all did me filthy. Y'all was supposed to been move me up to that position. If I would have been in that position, this whole scenario would have never even happened. But y'all want to play around with it. Y'all want to play games with it. I don't care what happens to me. I'm not coming back to work for y'all. You can't work for these white-owned corporations and think you got a move up policy. The crazy part is the black lady throughout the whole year and a half I worked there, almost 2 years I worked there, she kept telling me and Darnell, it's no move up factor in this place. Because she ended up leaving. She was the only black lady in there, but she been working for them people for almost 20 years. She should have been further ahead than what she was. She kept telling us it's only a certain point they're going to let you move up to because the top owner don't like black people. And the wife, the son, Shane McMahon's wife, used to be his babysitter. Let me say that one more time for y'all out there. The son's current wife used to be his babysitter. You know, old white people like employing Spanish people to do to be their maids, to be their babysitters and stuff like that. She was his babysitter. And he grew up, and that eventually ended up becoming his wife. You think it was nothing going on when he was younger? This is the kind of twisted shit that could be going on in these rich people's families and all that. So as much as he don't like, that lady is never going to move up past that. He got to give her some position. That's his grandkid's mother. But she will never move up to be a top person in that, what's the name? Because she's not white. That shit still exists. If you're a black person and you watching this, I know y'all wanted all the funny shit and all that. Y'all wanted the gang banging and the violence and all that. Nah. This one had a bigger picture to it. If you're working for these white-owned companies, it's only but so far they are going to let you move up. You will never be their equal. Get your own shit. I turned down so many, some people's shit I don't even look at now. Other shit I'm going to respectfully decline. You're not taking all the shit I work hard for. Wasn't nobody hit me up before I started doing this YouTube shit. You're not going to take what I work hard for unless the price is right. Bob Barker shit. But was this the best move? Because I'm going to be honest. This next blog, the next one after this, I end up losing my car gets repossessed. I end up losing my apartment. I end up, my relationship finish. But I also end up losing 100 pounds. So this next one, it's going to be very intriguing. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from my Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You've been tuned into the one and only Dirt Gang TV. If you rock with your boy, man, y'all go cop that album, man. Tales from a Harlem Crip is out right now on all music platforms. Go cop that, man. Go stream it, whatever. If you got a streaming platform, you ain't got to go buy it. Go stream it. Go listen to it. Hit me back with some feedback. Let me know what y'all think, because the second one is in effect right now. The second one is going to have more songs. It's going to have more features. It's going to have more little, you know, it's going to have more of a complete process to it. But this one, if you like bars, y'all want bars, just bars, take that. Go cop that, man. Y'all go subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all hit the notification bell and hit the like button. Y'all know what it is, a thumb. Turn it from white to blue. And if not one, put up two, man. It's always Dirt Game. We always rolling. It's always 9th Street, man.